We are now very close to having properly regulated stable coinage in the United States. And because I have a strong suspicion that every country will follow the United States' lead in regulating cryptocurrency, I do think that this will have a significant impact on the steady global coin market. I am really thrilled about the fact that many other countries are beginning to follow the United States' pro-crypto attitude. However, given what the U.S. Treasury is doing and how it impacts our USD, I really want to address this and talk about it further. So take a seat back and unwind. Everyone, welcome to the channel. Nick is my name. I sincerely hope that everyone who is new to the channel would subscribe by the end of this video. The U.S. Senate is moving toward action on a stablecoin measure, which is a significant development that we received on May 2nd. You're all probably aware of this amazing bill by now. Legislation establishing U.S. standards for stablecoin issuers may shortly be put to a vote in the U.S. Senate. It's also the first time a significant crypto law has been debated by the chamber. This is the first of many that I suspect. However, we have the Genius Act, which is the Senate's version of the two comparable proposals that are currently circulating through both chambers of Congress, was initiated by Senate Majority Leader John Thune, a Republican from South Dakota, and it aims to expedite the establishment of national innovation for U.S. stable coinage. On its own vote, the House of Representatives is anticipated to trail closely behind. The purpose of Thune's move to expedite the bill is to reduce floor action and delays, and speed its completion. Although the exact date of the Senate vote is still unknown, the proposal was supported by the Senate Banking Committee with a broad bipartisan majority of 18-6. In April, a similar bill was also advanced by the House Financial Services Committee. Although we are unsure of the precise date of the whole vote, I do believe that this will be carried really swiftly. By the end of, say, August, many individuals have suspicions. Since we still have roughly 3 months to really get everything going, I believe it would be a safe time period. However, stable coins could also see tremendous growth throughout that 3-month time frame. They already own a sizable portion of the U.S. Treasury market, traditional finance, and cryptocurrency. Outside of this, however, we also have subjective opinions, and in this case, the New York Department of Financial Services' current framework serves as the model for federal law pertaining to stable currencies. It is crucial to concentrate on this. In fact, I will be examining this and discussing why it is crucial to pay attention to, but for now, have a look. How do you interpret this? In addition to all of those considerations, you could argue that it has the potential to significantly lower the cost of the peer-to-peer payment system in the U.S. However, now that the industry's doors are somewhat open, how far does this go? Patrick, does this raise a lot of new questions regarding the evolution of the financial industry? No, I believe that the most important actors in the financial industry will not exist without strong legislation. Make use of these products. They're looking for clarity, and they don't want it for a term or, say, until the midterm. They need clarity in order to establish a business. And you're not going to go out and spend a lot of capital expenditures on building something for a short time. There isn't much business sense in that. In the realm of stable currency, there is a strong desire to obtain sound federal legislation. It's based on the New York State methodology. The Genius Act and the Stable Act are, I believe, two excellent products. There are a lot of judgments there, in my opinion, that are significant touch points. And, well, how do you handle the domestics? Well, how do you handle the global stable coins? Having acceptable regulation in a manner that is comparable to how we regulate domestic versus foreign banks, and I believe that there are fair decisions that can be made there on a stable coin regulatory structure. There is a lot of interest in implementing these products throughout the banking industry, but there is still more work to be done. Yes, I'm referring to the things that you still don't know, and you provided quite precise dates for how you believe the market structure law, for instance, will go. What do you think will happen to stablecoin clarity in the United States in the future? I believe that there is a 75% similarity between the Genius Act and the Stable Act. Perhaps 85% of policies are identical. I believe you have a few sticky issues with the way you handle them. Who is the proper regulator? I apologize. Not who is the proper regulating body, but what is it? And a lot of the choices we made in the last Congress were influenced by the political candidates who held those regulatory seats. It is my belief that Congress can be much more thorough in this regard and find the right regulator for a federal product that is competitive with state-regulated products. There is a lot more competition among the regulators, and a lot more options as a result. Patrick McHenry is essentially addressing the fact that, as you can see, we're beginning to make significant headway in this area, and that many of these agencies are now beginning to counter one another and really get things going, which is precisely what we needed to see happen. After the United States began to take the lead and accelerate, all other countries followed suit. I think that's exactly what's going on with stable coins in the cryptocurrency space, and I'm really thrilled about it. Many of these utility-based projects and the surrounding factors, in this case RUSD, have me really optimistic. Many people still don't grasp how Rouse will be positive for XRP or the XRP ledger, you know? However, it is important to realize that when a stablecoin is being used for transactions around the clock, every day, billions to trillions of dollars are being sent via that network. Imagine if the XRP ledger saw much over $1 trillion pass across it in a single year, even if it's only done annually. That would have a major effect on both the network's value and the volume of traffic flowing across it. The underlying gas token greatly benefits from this. Since XRP is the currency used to settle these transactions, it would be XRP in this instance. This means that more XRP burned and consumed means more volume and value pushed through the underlying digital assets, which would impact the asset's value. As an example, we actually examine what Tether has done for Bitcoin in this instance before examining what Rouse might be able to accomplish for XRP. I'm enthusiastic about the future once more because Ripple is already making a lot of significant moves around the stablecoin. Having said that, I hope you all found this video entertaining. You may follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below for more free stuff. If you like this, please subscribe to my notifications. That being said, this has been Nick, guys. Thank you for viewing. Goodbye.